Hey guys, welcome to Bonehead Truckers. I've got news for you guys because the other big news channel here on YouTube, all right, won't cover this because they may not get offered an invitation to go and interview people at Werner Enterprises in Omaha. Okay. Well, I don't care about being offered an invitation to a mega carrier and to go kiss their butt and eat pie together when they're doing stuff like this, allegedly. Werner truck drivers were in possession of non-domicile. They ran into one of our trucks. This is from Bill Skinner on X. They ran into one of our trucks on I-80 last week. They needed a phone translator to speak and beg our driver not to call the highway patrol. Werner? No, this can't be. Ohio State Patrol let the Werner drivers roll? Question mark. That's my question mark. Almost 1/3 of the nation's freight is hauled by non-citizens. Those numbers are correct. And even stranger is issuing non-domicile real IDs. What's all that about? Now, in here, he goes and he tags American Truckers United. And they sent this to me. Again, I was on vacation. Breitbart News, all these. If you go down there, he also tagged Mother Trucking News right here, which, you know, he didn't cover. Why am I not surprised? And a follow-up to my recent post about non-domicile CDL drivers hitting one of our trucks, struck a nerve, and for good reason. It isn't about the accident, it's about safety, accountability, and the national security of America's supply chain. So it goes on to sit there and says, I've expanded the discussion on LinkedIn with full breakdown and solutions. Okay, here we go. Let's click that link. Again, this is my little rabbit hole right here. And so, yeah, you're getting a lot of responses over here. Here's my thing. Let's go over here and find Werner. Werner actually made a statement a few weeks ago when I started calling him out. Other people on X started calling him out publicly. Okay? And they had this response. Werner Enterprises wishes to clarify that we are not involved in any agreements with discussions in regarding recruitment of Kenyan truck drivers to the United States. Any claims suggesting otherwise are just false. And this is when, from September 9th, when we were calling them out here on X and on here on YouTube, talking about how, I guess, some Kenyan people came to their office. Like, why would you allow Kenyans come to your office, right? You wanted to listen, and you got that Nebraska Secretary of State that got shut down by the freaking governor, or whoever that guy was. I can't remember. It's been a few weeks ago, and I've been on vacation. So Derek Lathers, the chairman and CEO of Werner, did make a rage response on his personal page, and he on his personal X, and he took it down and just reposted what Werner said here. I find all that really interesting, Mr. Lathers, because you were called out, and now alleged proof that these Werner drivers, and listen, this is a company truck. This is a company truck right here. Okay. And, and I used to drive for Werner. It's been a long time ago. CL Werner was still running it when I was here. But look, these are the driver's license right here. Look at this. These driver's license these were the drivers for, non-domiciled CDLs. So if Werner's doing it, and you guys know, allegedly, if Werner is doing this, then how many other mega carriers are doing this? I could tell you from personal experience that Werner is one of the lowest paying companies of American truck drivers. Just imagine what they're paying non-domicile drivers. And how bad is it, allegedly, with Werner? And why is it that over here on the YouTube side, because it was called out on X, how come is it that people like Mother Trucking News won't cover this. Won't cover this because maybe they're in good with Derek Lathers. This is the problem with getting into good with mega carriers. Okay? This is the problem of being sold out. This is the problem of not being afraid, or being afraid to offend people. Okay? Am I friends with people who own trucking companies? Absolutely. You know, have I made professional contacts with people? Absolutely. You'd be surprised. Again, I was in a meeting with some owners of trucking companies, large ones that you guys know, who are on our side with this. They have to stay quiet, obviously. But when they sit there and they say, "Hey, Ike, I appreciate what you do," I'm like, wow. Bonehead Truckers is doing something. Guess who's not doing something? One of the largest trucking channels here on YouTube. Playing softball. I love the guy. Don't get it twisted. But it's not looking good over there. That's the reason why we're doing what we're doing. This right here, allegedly, Werner Enterprises. Non-domicile CDLs. So it's not just the Chicago companies. It's not just all those shady companies that's hiring these guys. It's not them just handed trucks because, government assistance. We're going to help out people start businesses from other countries, come over here and run over people. No, it's Werner. It's Werner, non-domicile CDLs. And not only that, they couldn't speak English. They had to have a phone translator and beg not to call the highway patrol. Imagine that. Imagine Werner Enterprises. But also imagine if that's allegedly what happened at Werner. Again, got to throw that in there. But I did cover last year a wreck with night transportation. And the driver had a hard time speaking English. Rolled it over in downtown Oklahoma City on I-40 where 35 and 40 merge in. I covered that. Listen, guys, who knows? Is Swifty Swift doing this? Is Prime doing this? Is Crete doing this? I mean, just name them. This is a problem that we have in trucking, and I'm on that fight to call them out. And I will call out Werner Enterprises by name, and I'm not afraid when other people are afraid. Bonehead Truckers, we on. Hey, Ike here with TRC Freight. We offer 88% for owner-operators. Full transparency. You see the rate cons. There's nothing hidden. You have the opportunity to pick your freight, right? You can call the broker, pick your freight, and negotiate all that you want to do. Or we have dispatching for you as well in case you're driving or something like that and you're unable to do it. Or maybe you're just not good at it and you want to learn how to do it. TRC Freight offers all that. Plus, we offer medical benefits, all sorts of stuff that we have here. So if you're wanting to check us out, trcandme.com, or email me if you have any questions as well, Ike at shipwithreed.com.